Hello friends, welcome to ablabs.com. My name is Amit Bhatt and in this video we are configuring phase 4, and in previous video we have completed the phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Now in this video we are going to configure phase 4. So if you do not subscribe my channel, please hit the subscribe button at the bottom and let's begin. In phase 4, we have an IP address configuration done on router 1 as per ISP given public IP address 192.168.197.9 on gig Ethernet 1/0, and then we have to configure some static route on this router 1 and to use an IP address of 192.168.197.2 to reach the internet, and after that we have to ping the internet address to configure the static route of an router 1, so the router 1 are able to reach the DNS servers 4.2.2.2 and Google public IP DNS server 8.8.8.8. And then after we have go to route configuring the static default route to on switch to using the inside IP address of router 1 to reach the internet of our LAN network. So after that we have to done the NATing on the router 1 so that our head office can access the internet in so we have used the public IP addresses ranges between the 192.168.197.10.to 192.168.197.20, and after that we do the some static NAT to publish then our web server to reach the from public IP address 192.168.197.21. So configure T, and we have an giganet Ethereum interface gig 1/0. Hit enter. Then we set the IP address 192.168.197.9 as per ISP provides us, and the subnet mask is 255.255.0. No shit. And now we have to set the default static route, and so to 192.168.197.2. So we go to console, IP route 0.0.0.0, and then 192.168.197.2. Now we are able, the router 1 is able to ping to DNS servers, public DNS servers, that is 4.2.2.2. Let's check to ping 4.8.8.8. It's able to ping. Now we do second task to configure the static route on switch 1. So router 1, the IP address is 172.1.254.2, and now I go to switch 1 to configure an IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0, and an IP address of router 1's interface faster than 0000 is 172.1.254.2, and now we go to third task to configure the NAT on router 1. We have three different points we have configured. First we create an access list, second we create a pool, and fourth we put the access list together with the pool. And here we have an interfaces. We tell the router that you have an interface fastener 0/0 which are on inside, and interface gig Ethernet 1/0 is put it on, then it is connected to outside world. Let's start to begin the configuration of NAT on the router. Now first of all we start to create a pool. create an access list which is an extended access list, as you say, and the name is NAT access. And we have to permit this IP, which is, and we have to convert this wildcard mask IP 172.1.64.0 and 0.0.7.255. And it will go to any, and it will permit for any. In interface fast30/0 IP NAT inside. Interface gig 1/0 IP NAT outside. We combine the access list and the NAT pool, IP NAT inside source list, and then access list which we created, that is NAT access, and the pool NAT and the overload that will use for the port address translation. One more task in NAT to configure the static NAT to allow the outside world to access our internal server in our inside head office. Inside server IP 172.1.68.100, and it will be mapped on a public IP address 192.168.197.21. So that's for NAT. So we have to do this. Now we go for testing to whether our NAT is working or not, and we have properly configured or not. And let's begin for testing. Now I start to ping 4.2.2.2 from PC1. Yeah, it's replying. We are reachable from outside world. Now we ping to 8.8.8. Yeah, it's I also receive a reply from the public DNS server of Google. Now we go to router 1 to verify the NAT entries. Show IP NAT translation. Here you see the NAT table is generated, and we have here entries which we right now we have to ping from PC1 to 4.2.2.2 and 8.8.8.8. Here you see the inside local is the IP address of PC1 is and it will be translated to the public IP address 192.168.197.10. And here you see there are the port numbers, and that port numbers is an port address translation based on the overload keyword in at the end of the statement. The final testing is to access the server from outside, which we have created the static NAT for that. Let's do testing to telnet the server from outside. We are successfully telnet the server from router 2, which is outside our network. After completing the phase 4 and do the successfully testing, and now we will see you on my next video on phase 5 configuration the VPN site to site VPN from router 1 and router 2. So I hope this video is informative for you. I like to thank you for viewing.